Okay, guys, for today's Traveling with Attitude, I bring you France's most dangerous city. Yes, this is Marseille. It also happens to have the best weather in France, and it happens to have beaches and all other things. It also has a reputation. And so, with that, I will bring the Coke and the Smile. The banditos, those are free. What you learn about this city is it ain't Paris, that's for sure. But you gotta explore every dang piece of France. You haven't really been in now, have you? So it's an odd thing, but it's a very short walk to like these palaces, but you go through this. So it definitely is not Paris. It's got tons of other things that I highly recommend, but I do recommend if you are going to come here that you have your awareness of who's around you, because I tried to just get gas here and I got like nearly assaulted, so it was quite interesting. Let's see. When we get closer to, I think this actually might be. It's bizarre because there's a center village. There is a beautiful church on the hill, which is best to be seen illuminated. Definitely not. The reason I'm not walking it is because this is unlike Paris. You gotta be very careful where you walk in Marseille. But we gotta explore everything because this is our gratitude. We're traveling with our attitude. See? Palais Longchamp. The center of civilization is we're being civilized. We don't have our coat, but it's just down here. This marvelous palace. So, yeah, don't let travel guides deceive you. You know, if you are going to stay in Marseille, stay at Point Rouge where the beautiful beaches are. Not at the center of like when the waiter tells you he lives in Marseille and he wouldn't go to the center of Marseille, you get curious. What is at the center of Marseille? Yeah. As you're driving there and you go to get gas, do you think maybe you like the attendant's mad but you didn't pull quite over or something like that? No. It's a person assaulting you. Like once they it's fine. Like, I don't mind giving. I don't mind. I prefer to give money to homeless. I will give money to homeless people. Not when they assault my car, bang on it, and boom, boom, boom. They're screaming at me in French. I go, I don't speak French. So the guy goes in English. He goes, "You got money?" I'm like, "Oh." I'm like, this is not about gas. It's about something else. So I decided I'm not backing down. I want my gas. I don't care. I'm going into the station and I'm going to pay for my gas. So I did put my money in my pocket. I walked around him. I locked the door. I And then I screamed at him, yes, I have money. I have lots of money. It's all locked up in there. Now leave me alone. Do not assault me. If you want something from me, anything from me, ask permission with kindness. You might get further. Speaking of getting further, okay, this is looking rather palatial to me. The question is, in the most dangerous city in France, we get into this big ass palace from the side door, or do we go up through the front? Because apparently they have all kinds of works of art inside there. That's not exactly a weird work. That's not a work of art. Oh, accessible. Okay, if you were disabled, you have to go this way, that way, around there. We are not disabled, so we are going to walk through. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then you feel like, oh, I'm back in Paris. But I wanted to give you the full out. I didn't want to give you the glamorized. Oh, this is so glitzy and wondrous. I want to give you the real, a little taste of the real Marseille, eh? But here is the beautiful part. This was constructed, I believe, in 1862. I believe it was another mistake by Napoleon Bonaparte. Wasn't he exiled I always want to say Elba, and I think it's either Elba or Corsica. I think they put him on an island eventually. And then, as always, they brought him back to Paris, buried him somewhere. You can go visit his tomb if you're in Paris. Right now, we are in Marseille. And yes, this really is gorgeous. And there are wondrous fountains, there's museums. But I wanted to give you the realistic view of exactly, you're coming here and you're thinking, this is beautiful. This is just like Paris. It ain't just like Paris, folks. But these gardens are, the palace is gorgeous. So let's walk up the palatial steps and investigate some more. So I don't know, the video will be titled The Most Dangerous City in France, and then you'll see pictures of this and go, what is she talking about? Well, I'm talking about in Paris, for one thing, and you're looking out from views. Let's see. Everything's not all tagged up. There is more tagging that I've seen driving through this city than urbex in New York. I kid you not. And anyone who follows this channel knows I've been to a lot of urbex places with a lot of tagging. Right now, let's go up the palace steps, shall we? It's a big, France in general has stairs. There were never as many stairs. Paris was nothing but stairs. There are stairs here, yes. But it ain't the Pantheon. It's not 276 to get to the top. Okay, I do have to say, this chart is lovely. I'm glad I hydrated. How my coat and my smile. Do I give myself away as an American? And there is a very huge mixture of cultures here. So, well, there is all over there. It just seems to be like they're not protesting here. This whole city is a protest. It's on their side of every building. Yeah. And across there is the Glammy place, and I do want to go see it. It's the cathedral. It's beautiful. It's very beautiful from the beach side, looking up at night, seeing it all lit up. But yeah, I wanted to give you before I give you the Grammy and all that good stuff, I wanted to give you yes, it's the Palais Longchamp, whatever. I just love a good grotto. Okay. But again, signs at the grotto that you are not in Paris. Yeah. It's tagged up that inside the garden. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Totally. Yeah, I gotta say, it's a perfect view from Marseille. The back of this sky are all the way to the cathedral. Major. So, that is a majorly beautiful thing. You can also see how huge it is, because like I said, this is the second largest city in France. And it's definitely got, I don't know if I said this before, like a pirate vibe to it. Like, there aren't any cops with guns here. It's almost like they've just given up. They've just said, it ain't even worth it. Just, fight among yourself. Like, we're gonna let Darwin win down in Marseille. But right now, I gotta say, that's a winning view. It's a hell of a view. And there are apparently a couple museums here. And this is not a place I want to go museum looking anyway, but, yeah. And it's locked off anyway, so there's my excuse. Oh, yes, it has two museums. I don't know what's on this side. They do have the Museum of Natural History, so it is right there. So you're asking, where is the Museum of Natural History in Marseille? It's at the Longchamp. Right there. That's the Museum of Natural History. Nature in Darwin is like survival of the fittest. And if you're going to inhabit someplace here, like, I'm really safe. Like, I do carry cash in this, part of the city, but I carry it there. I ain't gonna get I don't carry a purse. I don't carry any purse, let alone a designer purse here, because the only thing you're gonna be able to rob me for is my Coke. Yeah, and there's another cathedral, but I really want to see the one on top of the hill. Over there, at night, lit up, like Nice and like London. Marseille also has a massive, huge, they call it like an observation wheel. It's not a Carousel, it's huge. You pay to go up to the view of the water. Right now we're higher up. Again, there's a lot of mountains around here, so we're high up. You can see the mountains over there. The mountain range. Yeah. And let's just take a view of the park. Le Palais Longchamp. Again, signs you ain't from Paris. Yeah, it's locked, but it's locked and tagged. So yeah, for parks, for the walkable city, Paris. I would not walk this place. I'm in the daylight. I'll walk it now. I would never walk not this part of Marseille at night. Hell no. But, oh God, particularly, ice cream. Ice cream, maybe I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder. Magpies remind me of a creepy ex in London, and ice cream reminds me of my creepy father. And then to finish off the triggering walk on top of this thing over there, I kid you not, it is a seagull. It's a reminder of the guy I didn't marry, I took a pass on. I would prefer someone with real life experience who was a father, yes. My second ex actually had an older son and a younger daughter, so he was protective of children, whatever his faults were. And yeah, that was a better choice for me than somebody who's never had children, meddling around with getting in between my two children. I kind of take that personal. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like children belong together. They do. And particularly if children have been abused, I taught my children to stick up for one another, stand up against bullies. And I'm sorry that your father was a seagull. No. I'm sorry your father isn't a good example of fathers, and your grandpa is a narcissistic, sadistic psychopath. I can't do anything about. Well, I'm doing everything I can about the ice cream man from Oregon. But, yeah. Okay. This isn't so bad. You could actually have an ice cream burn. Just know you're safe, because young bullets would never get around in France, and particularly fucking the most dangerous city. Somebody probably bumped my dad right up the head. Yeah, they wouldn't, when he would come up and say, "Don't you know who I am?" and Bill bullets would be like, "We really don't care who you are." And yeah, so Yeah, side note, as I, finishing up the, maybe we'll call this the complex PTSD tour of whatever this journey story is. It's been a hell of a journey. It is. Life is a journey, a spirit journey. And, well, I came to believe that for sure when my daughter was 4, and I asked her if she knew what God was. And she drew me a picture, half man, half woman, and I just said, you know what? We're gonna stop arguing about religions. My kid knows what God is. But when your daughter has you pull the car over and she's in like, I guess it was 4th grade, my daughter said, oh, this will get you thinking. The daughter that makes you think. If your daughter tells you that she chose you, she describes the doctor that birthed her, and she's never seen a picture of the doctor because his doctor was on call. He wasn't the regular gynecologist, but she describes him, and she said, I chose you, Ma, because I knew you would be the strongest mother in the world for me. So this is me being strong, speaking truth, and that is strength. To be knocked down and to stick up and stand up and say your truth. That's strength. And so, I guess if my daughter wanted a strong mom, you got that. You got that. You got a lot of unnecessary characters. So, yeah. Marseille, for sure, it's not the most dangerous city in France. It's not even the most dangerous city in the world. A couple of the dangerous cities for my daughter are, say, Oregon, probably London too, if someone's brainwashing my daughter. I might take that very personal too. Yes. It's an observation deck. Yeah. And I observe, I watch, I keep my eye on things. I might not truck with you anything right now, but that doesn't mean I won't. I won't take care of a situation because you do not mess with my kids. You do not get in the way of a mother, a daughter, a son. We are a tribe of 3. There still remains a Max Falk, a Shannon Falk, and a Zoe Falk. And while I exist, I intend to be that thing that is a shit disturber. I don't care. I don't care. If you lied, I don't care who you are. You lie, you lie. You lie for $10, you lie for $1,000, you lie for $1 million, you lie for $1 billion. Don't matter to me. That makes you a dangerous person. Yeah. So there's dangerous cities and then there's dangerous people. Dangerous people are the ones who they blow their horn, and what they're blowing are lies. So anyone who's blown lies at me, realize just because I'm in France doesn't mean I'm not coming back, and it doesn't mean I forgot. And you already cost my nephew an unnecessary death. And I think we've touched on my mother-in-law, Gertrude Falk, but we will get back into that. Oh, yes, we will. Yeah. So if I'm going to hire a firm and represent me, I'm a Falk. My last name's Falk. It's been Falk longer than Willett. So if my mother-in-law put me in a position where she trusted me, and I was younger than my daughter, go to the park, park. You gave me a lot to hold up to, but I am gonna hold up. I'm gonna hold up because I cannot believe that my mother-in-law would change a power structure. Now, if she didn't have some trust in the person that loved her son, that loved her loved in the past word, the son and the stepson. I don't love either of them anymore. I'm sorry, girls. But I love justice, equality, liberté, fraternité, equality, all these things. I also love the other person you put in there in your weird succession plan. My son. You called him, it was funny, even though his birth certificate's William Maxwell Falk. Not Gertie. She don't acknowledge that. Gertie names him Maxwell William Falk. The important thing is his name is Maxwell. And yeah, Max is important to me. And power structures, if you don't think they can change, look around you, my friend. Look around you. I believe this whole place was designed by Napoleon. It was like his, I'll have to double check the record. There was some plan for Marseille where it was going to be the new power structure. Look how it worked out for Marseille. Sometimes things don't go as planned. Good ways and bad ways. But wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if it's complicated, you got this. I have mad respect for you. And if people have given you a hard time for the truth, even more respect. Stand by your guns. I'm going to take that the wrong way. Stand by your truth. Stand by what you know to be true. Stand by your beliefs. Don't cave in. Don't be in Marseille. Don't turn it like that. No. Yeah. You know what's true. The truth does not change. You can take years, decades, whatever. But for me, as long as I exist, I will resist. I will resist anything that is lie. And when the truth comes out, it won't have to have a number. It'll just be an accounting, and people can account for what they did and be held accountable. How about that? That's more than they're getting in Marseille, let me tell you. But yeah, it's worth a stroll for the danger, to see the beauty. I'm going to pass on the ice cream. It doesn't feel like an ice cream day to me. But I wanted to give everybody a tour of, anyone that watches my channel that's on my surreal journey of traveling, because my travels have taken me to some weird places. And I'm like, well, I'm in the most dangerous city in France. Why not do a dang video on it? And let's see. Now, we don't want anything dangerous happening. I hear some yelling and looking. They're probably just throwing money into the fountain. It's probably innocent. But yes. So. Here you have it, folks. The most dangerous city in France, Marseille. And whatever you're doing, have a bath, make it count, go out and explore, take pictures, make it memorable. I got everything in my cameras and in my head, all my memories. But yeah. So, take a walk on the wild side occasionally. And if you're going on the dangerous side, make sure you hide the cash, And do not bring a ton of it at all. Otherwise, you could get some. Yes, so, finding out the most dangerous city in France, Marseille, Palais the most dangerous city in Marseille. It's got Brooklyn Brewery. It's really dangerous. So, yeah. And clearly, yeah, Brooklyn ain't this dangerous, I'll tell you that much. You would never get this in Brooklyn, but yeah, you get a Brooklyn brewery, you got a palace behind it. Brooklyn ain't nothing like this, but yeah, this is France's most dangerous city. And I believe you've already watched the video that the pedestrian died at the Gorge de Verdun, crossing a street. This would be another place you would really watch yourself, because you don't want to die in the street. It's life is a dangerous thing any which way, but if you are staying anywhere near the Longchamp, whatever, don't say, I'm not saying if, I'm saying do not book yourself a room near this part of Marseille. There's other parts which I brought you, which are way better. But I did think it was worth exploring the danger aspect of the city. But frankly, any brewery and drinking in any city is gonna cause a problem. So don't drink, don't drive, and stay sober. And stay away from your problems. How much fun is that? Oh, yes. I guess if there's one advantage to my complex post-traumatic stress disorder is that I haven't drank since I was 22. I got chronic pain when I was wanting a divorce in 2001. Note to people, very dangerous. When they were selling OxyContin as non-addictive, they lie. It's like saying Marseille is nice. It's yeah. Remember what OxyContin's like? Well, you won't probably end up in an ambulance. If you have the right privilege of an addictionologist, you will end up with a massive addiction. You won't find a needle because you don't need a needle, because also you have OCD and you wouldn't do heroin, but it is the equivalent to that. So, June 5th, 2005, 19 years, no opioid addiction. So, I've got sobriety and cleanliness, so I tend to notice dirty things, and I've stayed awake to the entire journey. That's a hard thing. Particularly like if you did drink during the time that you were doing opioids, you'd already be dead many years ago. And for these, that, my parents and my ex would love that. But I'm not going to drink. I'm not going to use drugs. I stay awake and I'm going to speak the truth. Therefore, to you, maybe you need a drink. Nah, the drinking ain't gonna help you. No. The truth's gonna help you. Get real about what you can lose. Yes. Some people don't know what it's like to be on the hard side of the street, but I think those people might just need a lesson in that. And that's maybe your spiritual lesson. Maybe if I got chosen by my daughter, maybe my father got chosen by me to have his ass kicked, whooped, and same with my ex-husband, and same with my ex-fiance British kit bag. Anybody who's messing with my children, I'm a mother. I'm dangerous when you mess with my kids. Don't worry about Marseille, eh? Yeah. Brooklyn's in the house. Ha ha. So with that, I say, travel with attitude. New York's in the house. Everything's in the house. I'm California native. I might just throw everything at you. Like a truth bomb going off. Oh, too bad. You don't like it? You shouldn't lie. Didn't we cover that in multiple videos? Or no, maybe just covered they do lie, but my grandpa taught me, like, and my grandma, I had good grandparents, they taught me, truth. Let's just put it this way. I mumbled a lot in Catholic school, the Our Father, but I always did the Pledge of Allegiance quite correctly, and I emphasized the end of that. And liberty and justice for all. I still believe that. I believe in justice. Call me crazy, call me what you will. I believe in those principles. Because I'm an American. I'm an American in France. But I just thought I'd add that on. Then we're talking about dangerous things. We're completing my flashing yellow signs. Like, I've had it enough of people lying to my children, lying to them. They don't lie to themselves. They're confabulators. They're like O.J. Simpson, man. Not that guy. Maybe they've convinced themselves they believe it's the truth. It ain't. You know what the truth is. You're a confabulator. You're liars. And you do that and you involve my kids, my mother-in-law, you hurt people, my nephew's dead. I might be dangerous because I might tell the truth. Uh-oh. The question is, who am I telling the truth to? That makes me very dangerous. Uh-oh. You can't call the police. I'm in France. How are they gonna? I don't think they can arrest me for truth telling in Marseille. But hey. Anyway, my advice to anyone, if you are going through complicated PTSD in general, let me give you this strong piece of advice. Drinking alcohol is a slow suicide. You're killing yourself. So don't do that. Stay in it. Stay away. It can be painful. It can hurt. But you know what? You're worth it. You are worth it. You are worth it. And I'm sure that whatever you are going through, you will get through, and you will use your story to be of service to the next person. Because I'm going to be that person who makes it through. It says to the next person, it says, I can't do it. I'm going to say, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do it. No matter how dangerous it is, no matter how long it takes, how quickly it is, how hard it gets. Do not drink. Don't give in. That just makes you less. That just makes you less of a threat, frankly. You want to really be dangerous? Stay sober and clean. Ooh, that makes you the most dangerous person around. Yeah, I think Tony Robbins says this, and I believe it. Clarity is power. So, words of wisdom from Marseille, looking at the ass of the statue, the most dangerous city in France. I'm just saying my piece here, okay? Yeah, I think I'm entitled to that. I'm entitled to say my truth, speak my truth, and live my truth. So, with that, I sign out from the most dangerous city in France. If you're going through it, keep getting through it. You will get through it. You will prevail. I have a feeling about this. I have a feeling that those who can stick with it, they're strong. You got this. And you're a badass. You're a badass. Because you gotta give a voice to the people who are not here, who cannot speak up for themselves, for justice. They may have voted themselves out. They may have fallen victim to their addictions. They may not be able to say why they medicated themselves out of the game. But you need to be the one who's strong, clean, sober, clear. Stay with it. Stay strong. That makes you dangerous to other people, then be dangerous. It's just fine. Be dangerous in the best way. In the best way. And be of service, damn it. Be of service. And show the next person that they too got this, all right? Because you got this. Whether you're in Marseille, the most dangerous city, or you're in Tulsa, Oklahoma, wherever you are, have your gratitude.